So when we are going to download the data from any of the available source, we need to focus on and care about the terms. One is the raw data is structured or unstructured, structured or unstructured. The second thing is the content of the file. Okay, file content are valid or not, like email id, phone number, they are valid or not. Third point is formulas you are going to apply. Then for formulas, the values must be with correct correct cell type. It may be integer type, it may be the decimal type, it may be the date type. The format of the content must be valid to perform some calculations. And for this, I'm going to explain you a very powerful feature of Excel. That feature is called format as a table. Format as a table feature. So this format as a table feature automates the table structure, automates the calculations, and automates the validation, everything. So earlier in the 4 sessions, we covered with designing table in Excel. Secondly, I discussed with you calculations in Excel, right? Third one I discussed with you format cell content, like you formatted date, you formatted amount. So we discussed that these three Excel features. Now today also we do the same, but we will automate this. Okay, once we apply the rule, it will automatically go for the all next records, the future records. So for that I prepared a one file. I'll go for this file, format as a table, and let create the same file today. So here you're given a sample data, regular Excel table. See this. This is your regular Excel table. But what I will do, instead of directly only demonstrate you how it works, I just copy this content. I just copy this content, and then I'll open one more Excel file. So there I explain you how to design table using option format as a table. So here, if you click paste, then along with the file format type, it prints the formats of the table, like the border style, the font effect, the background color, everything. Another option I will choose the paste special option, and I select this one, match destination formatting. This is the one option. So this way it ignores the color of the table and just print the values. So it will not continue any formula as well. Okay, so in this table, if you check here, I'm using this formula f5 plus something, but another Excel file, it is showing you just a value. It is not a formula, it is a text. So this way Excel is ready. Now here I need to make some formatting because the table not fits the content correctly. I choose these two cells. I select merge. I change the background color. Then I just make some column width suits to the values. And the next thing we'll see the next formatting. So this is the rupee symbol, some spaces. Let me remove this everything. So this is the just a basic Excel table. Okay. Now what is next? If I do some changes in the Excel sheet. Oh, okay. I'll delete this, and this is the percentage. See this here, the percentage type, and this is the general type. This rupees is a wrong symbol because it is like a text in that cell. So I remove that text, and we will separately apply the currency symbol. I select this, press Ctrl 1, then go for currency, and now I'm changing the symbol from dollar to rupees. Scroll down, and here I found the currency symbol as rupees. Okay, so click OK, and then the gross income I calculate typing a formula. So this table is about employee salary, and each employee given some allowance, dearness allowance, house rent allowance. The calculation is I select salary, multiply with 8%, plus I again select salary, multiply with 3%, complete the bracket. So 8% of 60%, sorry, 8% of 60,000 and 3% of 60,000, as well the existing salary will be the gross. I press enter. So the employee gross income is 66,600. Similarly, we see the other calculations. Select the complete table, and then from borders, apply all borders. Another thing is the headings we make bold. Next is I select this first row, then third row, fifth row, and seventh row. So all the odd rows I selected, and I apply a color, this one, blue color. So I call this as a band-aid rows. So what if I go for the next cell? I'm typing E008. Here is some one more employee, and then I'm typing the date of joining 09/09/2019, and here I type some salary 40,000, and you also observe the format of the cell content. The date as I entered, the date format remain unchanged. The previous all the dates, they are formatted with 17-April-20, right? But the next one record what I am typing, it remain unchanged. The currency changing. If I type 3 only, so it becomes 3%. If I type 2, it becomes 2%. As I go ahead, Excel calculates the gross income. Okay, so some calculations, some formattings, Excel automatically making changes, but some are not. If I go ahead one more time, 1E009, let's type here one more name, let's say Rahul. The date here I'm typing, as well as I'm typing here the salary 50,000. Then I type 7 here, 8, and it's done. So for the date, it not works. Excel automates the all formatting, all calculations except the date type. So even I'm not guarantee every time it will work. So Excel behind the file use the machine learning algorithms that will tracing your activities, how you are working in Excel, and based on that, Excel automatically formats the cells, and even Excel decides what will be your next action. So this is here Excel smart feature, the intelligence actually working behind the scene, but every time it will not work. So for the date you are seeing here, it's not working. So even we also not trust the feature, it will work every time, right? So what we have to now make a change is here you create a one more table like this, and use this feature format as a table. So now how to use this format as a table, I'll tell you. So while typing the formula, read this formula F4 into G4, F4 into H4, and F4. So this formula is also not clear about you must need to go for the cell address F4 to understand what is F4, right? So reading the value only you can imagine, yes, it is a salary. Reading the cell address H4, then only you can understand this value is actually HRA. It is a house rent allowance. So this formula is not clear, not readable. It is just like a complex formula. So we will make it simple using this format as a table. Now how to work with format as a table? For that, I just copy this table once again, and then let me copy from here. I copy and I click here and I paste. So the same table I paste once again, but I don't want any formatting. So I select this everything. Now follow the step. I'm going in the home tab and search this option clear. There you will find clear all option. So clicking clear all, it deletes everything. I undo. If you click clear formats, Excel formats only the background color, border styles, font color, font styles. So that will be removed by Excel feature, remove formats, clear formats. If you use clear content, then Excel keeps the formatting and deletes the only content. If you use this one, another option, clear comment, clear hyperlink. So depends the data. If it is has the hyperlinks, Excel deletes the hyperlinks. Let me choose this option, clear formats. Now the table is completely without any format. My next step is I select home tab and click option format as a table. So here Excel provided you so many designs of table. The first one light, second one is medium dark, and third one is the highly dark. So which design suits your table? You choose that color scale. Let me choose this blue one. It's my favorite. Now it is showing you the dollar symbol C, dollar symbol 17 means it is a cell range. And Excel asks you that my table has headers. So here your table, and now your table, are you typing the header? Are you typing the headings? If it is yes, then you check this option, but consider if it is no, uncheck this option and click OK. Excel manually show there the column labels like this, column 1, column 2, column 3. But I'm using here the labels already. So I press Ctrl Z in the format as a table. Once I select the table style, so definitely I will check this on and I click OK. So this is now showing me the correct format and correct headings for the table. Then next step is I change the formats. Okay. So these are the dates. When we enter date, Excel actually prints the numeric form of the date. So there is one algorithm to print this numeric format used by Excel. But you actually change the format. So for that, I select Ctrl 1, go for date and choose which date format you want for the table. Next, go for the salary. I press Ctrl 1. I choose currency. I want currency in the Indian currency rupees note. Where is it? Then the DAHRA I want in percent symbol. So I select this one option percent. Even I select two precisions. The next is gross income. So I again press Ctrl 1 and okay, so it should be calculation. Now here the main point starts. See how to perform the calculations now. The previous table what I done, I'm using this formula F5 into G5 plus F5 into H5 plus F5. Okay. But now here what I will try, I here type is equal to, I open the curly bracket. Okay. And see what happens if I'm clicking on salary. So Excel selects that cell and prints instead of F18, Excel shows you the label. Even you also manually type. See how? Use the round brackets, open the box bracket. So Excel listing all the columns. So if you are typing the column name without at the rate, the meaning is you selected the complete column. Okay, I repeat, if you type without at the rate, then the meaning is you here selected the complete column, salary column. But instead that, if you type like this, at the rate, box bracket, EMP code, okay, just type the starting letters and complete using tab. and complete the box bracket. So this means is you selected only the single value for the row. Okay, let me delete this, and if I click here, see what happens. It is showing you like this: box bracket at the rate salary. I type multiplication with a DA. So this formula is much clear about the function. So easily reading, you can understand what is the calculation. But previous table, it was not clear to read, right? So I complete the bracket part, and then I here once again make addition with salary, multiplication with HRA, complete the bracket, press plus, and add one more time salary. So pressing enter, now see the magic. It calculates all the remaining gross incomes. So this format as a table, not only formatting the table structure, it also make is also automates the calculations. Okay, making a one change, it will affect all the sales. So now I'll show you one more time. If I'm typing minus 100 rupees, then check what happens. It changes everywhere. Let's say the table contains total 1000 rows. So all 1000 rows get updated in only one step. So the using format as a table, you can easily format the Excel cells, and after only means the once table ready, once you complete all your tasks, you completed all the job, but later you found a one small bug or small query in the table. So only one change, it will affect the complete table. So that format as a table is not automating your table structure, even not automating the only calculations, but one more additional feature is this format as a table provided an option called a design tab, and there you will find many useful options. I will tell you the first point, this one. It is simple to understand. It is header rows. So if you disable, it will hide the headings of the table. If you enable, now it is showing you the headings of the table. Another one is called total row. So clicking that, it shows you the grand total. The grand total, if you want, you can keep grand total. One more is the banded rows. If you don't want to see the banded rows, then Excel removes the banded rows. Let's say you want banded columns, so Excel shows you the banded columns. So which one you like, you choice and you select the color choice. One more option is the first column. If you enable this first column, then Excel is showing you the first column in a bold case. Okay, but if you select the last column, then it highlights the last column in the bold text. So here is a one useful option, filter buttons. These buttons are called filter buttons. Like here, if I go salary, and let's say I want only the records matching salary 42,000 and 48,000. So just check it on and click OK. Excel only shows the two contents in the table, but if you want all, clear the table filter, and then you can see a completed data of the table. Here is that option. If you don't want to see the filter buttons, you can disable. And later, if you want to change the color scale, then from these options, you can change the background color or the cell style from this option. So if Excel providing such useful options, the useful designs, the useful colors, which suits your application, so why to waste time designing table, formatting table with manual syntax? So we started with the very basics. That's why there I discussed the points how to format the cell values. But after this, you can easily format your table with the help of the option called format as a table. So hope you understood. And now for this table, you can name anything. It is now table 2, but without any space, without any symbols, you type here any table name. So this table is about employees gross income. So I type the short name employees gross income. But why we give the name to this table? So you can access this table now in another worksheet. If you give any name to the Excel table, then you can access this worksheet in another, access this table in another worksheet. So this is the table. Okay. So what you understood about format as a table, all members? So now we are going to learn this if function, and this is the basic syntax. And one example, the cell address A1, if you enter 78, and if you want to check the value positive or negative, then you check condition, then you write the true statement and the false statement. I kept ready one file with many examples to discuss with you if function in Excel. So here is, I'm typing a number, and here I want to check the number is positive or the number is negative. So I try here a condition using if function. I open brackets. The condition I write, the value is 6 greater than 0, greater than 0. Then I write the number is positive. I complete the bracket. I'm only typing condition and the true statement. So if you press enter, Excel shows you false. The thing is minus 31 not greater than 0. Let's try 89. So Excel prints positive. If you type minus 88, then prints false. Correct? Let's say if I type 45, then Excel prints positive. But what about negative values? So you try is equal to if condition. This is the E6 as a cell address. If it is greater than 0, and then I type here positive, complete the bracket and press enter. Correct? So this is positive, and for negative now I continue my formula typing negative, complete the complete the double quotes. Sure about your opening closing the double quotes at proper step. Press enter. Now it's correct, it's negative. Enter value in cell address E12 and check the number is even or odd. So number is 19, and here the answer is odd. Okay, so the number is 19, and I'm checking here, is it even or is it odd? So now how to check the number is even or odd? Anybody knows when it is even, when it is odd? So here in Excel, to check the number is even or odd, first I confirm the number is divisible by 2 or not. So I'm using this mod function. I select the cell address, number is 19, and I divide the number by 2. So the syntax for mod function is equal to mod in the bracket type number and then divisor. Mod function returns you how much remains after dividing by 2. So if I divide value 40, remains 0. If I divide value 35, remains 1. If I divide value 12, remains 0. So Excel answers using mod function how much remains after division. But I want answer as even or odd. I cut this function, write if function, and I paste mod function to check the return value of mod function is 0. If it is 0, then only I print my answer. Yes, it is a even number. Complete the double quotes, complete the round bracket. So the case where mod function returns 0, that only be the even number. So it prints even. What if I type 11? So it prints false because I here not added false statement. I give comma and then I type odd, complete the double quotes, complete the brackets and press enter. Now Excel is showing is it even or is it odd. So this is a way to find the number is even or odd in Excel. One more formula using if function is here. Enter any sample text in cell address E20. Check that the character length exceeding limit of 20 or not. So here I'm typing function is Excel. Functions in Excel are easy to learn. So they are not greater than 20 characters. So if it is greater than 20 characters, actually they are greater than 20 characters. So Excel prints exceeding the character limit. But just you type something only less than 20 character, Excel prints type more characters. So now how to check the number of characters are greater than 20. So the condition I write inside if len function, select the cell address, complete the bracket. So if it is greater than 20, I print character limit exceed. Otherwise I write type more, complete the round brackets, press enter, character limit exceed. But if I type hello, it prints type more. So this way you can check conditions in Excel. So these 4 examples I discussed with you, syntax of if function and how to write another function inside if function. So up to this, I hope you understood. So if you clear, then no problem. But if you have any doubts, you drop a message or you can ask me, and then we will continue for some next examples.